Hi friends, it's Rick and Lisa's Kitchen and Garden. I just made some beef roast for dinner. And look at this, it's really nice and yummy and hearty. I'm going to show you how to make this very tasty beef roast with Instant Pot. Stay tuned. I bought this beef roast. It's 3 pounds. I washed it and pat dry. And the ingredients for the marinade I use is Montreal steak spices, orange juice, and olive oil. This is my mixed one size fits all Cuban style marinade. I'll just marinate the meat in the Instant Pot. I put the marinade over the beef roast and I'll put it in the fridge to let it marinate overnight. And you need to remember to flip it from time to time. Make sure it's well covered, well coated with the marinade. This is the recipe of the marinade. It can be used for grilling, for stew. It can be used for a lot of things. I've used it in a couple of my other episodes as well. And this recipe is good for 1.5 pounds of beef. If you have more, you have to adjust the amount accordingly. Now the beef has been marinated overnight. I'll put it in the Instant Pot to cook. You don't need to add extra water. When the meat is cooking, it will give out a lot of water as well, so it's enough. The juice, the marinade is good enough to cook the beef. I set it to meat stew for 35 minutes. That will be just right to cook 3 pounds of beef roast. 35 minutes later, the beef roast is cooked. I'll take it out and let it cool down a little bit before I cut it. As I mentioned, you don't need to add any extra water for cooking the beef roast. See, this is the juice left from cooking the beef. The beef roast is ready to be cut. Look at the texture, it's just right. It's not too dry, it's not too raw either. It's just well cooked. It's very nice and tender. Now the beef roast is all sliced up. It's nice, and that's what we're going to have for dinner. It's a part of the leftover juice to make gravy, so the that will make the roast very nice and moist and tasty. It's very easy to make gravy.